Alix, and this is my recipe for chocolate stuffed churro donuts. You may have seen churro cones, you may have seen churro bowls, but have you seen churro donuts? So this recipe took a little bit of trial and error and testing to figure out how to execute, but believe me, they're so delicious. I still dream of them. So to start to make these churro donuts, you're gonna start with a pâte de choux pastry. So first you're gonna melt down the butter, the water, the sugar, and the salt, and get that to a liquid state. And once that's all melted down, while the pot is still on the heat, you're gonna add the flour. Then you're gonna start to mix, and you're gonna mix and mix and mix until you get like a homogeneous dough. So then we're gonna take the pot off of the heat. And this is because when you start to incorporate your eggs, you don't want the eggs to cook. You just want the eggs to incorporate into the dough. So once you take it off the heat, you're gonna add the vanilla, and then you're gonna start to incorporate the eggs one at a time. You wanna make sure that the egg is fully incorporated each time. And believe me, your arm is gonna get tired. Maybe you need to call in a reinforcement. Just takes a lot of manpower, woman power, mixing power, arm power. Look at my guns. You can do it, I believe in you. It's a good workout, and you earned your donut. So your choux pastry dough should be all one like smooth dough. And I was taught that if you pick it up in your spoon, you can flip it over and it should plop down. So I call it the plop method. So now in order to get our churros, every churro needs to have the classic churro ridges, I guess I'd call them. So you're gonna transfer your dough into a piping bag with kind of like a star-ish tip. So pipe the dough in a circle on a baking sheet, and then you're gonna top that dough with chocolate chips. Now we're gonna top the chocolate with another layer of the churro dough. Now you wanna go a little bit slow here and make sure that you're completely covering the chocolate, because if it's exposed, it's gonna like burst when you're frying. So you just wanna make sure that you're kind of like going slow enough to seal those edges up, but it's not that hard, just go slow. I don't know what makes a donut, but this is a donut because it's ring-shaped with a hole in the middle. So once those are all covered, you're gonna pop these in the freezer to set. This will just make your life a whole lot easier, so you can pop them out and throw them in the fryer. So once they're frozen, just take a little knife to release the churro donut from the baking sheet, and then you're gonna pop that in the oil. They'll fry up really nicely. So then you're gonna transfer these to a rack to make sure you drain off any of the excess oil. And now, of course, no churro is complete without cinnamon sugar coating. So you're gonna dip those donuts right into that delicious cinnamon sugar mixture, and then you're ready to eat. You're gonna wanna eat these right away while they're hot. At least that's what I recommend, so just go for it. You could eat them all if you wanted. Anyways, they're delicious. You should eat them, you should make them. You should subscribe to my YouTube channel. All of the above.